And my partner in crime here at Coffee Clap is Jeff, the laughing lawyer. I'm not going to go for that again.
I am going to sue you for that, Chris. Good evening, Rancho Cucamonga. I'm excited to be here, all of you. It's a great crowd. Now, I can't see all of you back there. I know it's a huge audience. My name is Jeff, the laughing lawyer. I know what you're thinking. You're looking at me going, that guy, jeans and a t-shirt, he's not a lawyer. So I thought I'd bring my real clothes along just so that you'd see, you'd believe me that I'm an actual lawyer. So I'm going to dress like a lawyer for you for just a minute here. Is that more your image of a lawyer? Or a politician? So, you know, I hate driving. Absolutely hate driving. I realized this today. The problem is there aren't enough lights on the backs of cars. There's a right turn signal, there's a left turn signal, there's a brake light, and there's a reverse light. There needs to be a stupid light. A button that you can press when you're about to do something stupid. So when you come up alongside of me in a right turn only lane and you plan to make a left turn right around me, you just turn on your stupid light and I know you're about to do it. I think it would make the road safer. Instead of taking away my right to hold my cell phone to my ear, give some people stupid lights. Because I'm not sure what this does about safety. If you really want to make roads more safe, take away the right to have your spouse sitting next to you while you're driving. That will make the roads more safe. Because I've been working on a technique recently. I've been learning to backseat drive the backseat driver. That's right, when I'm driving with my wife, I go right up against the bumper of the car in front of me. I say, what are you doing? You haven't told me to slow down yet. What are you doing? You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to backseat drive. You haven't told me to slow down at all. Shouldn't I be changing lanes yet? Doesn't go over real well with her either. Now, a little bit about myself. As I said, I'm a lawyer. My mother is a New York Jew, so she refers to me as her son who's not a doctor. My father is a Pakistani Muslim. He refers to me as the son who didn't open the convenience store. He's still pretty angry about that. My wife is an evangelical Christian. So I'm raising my children totally confused. Yeah, we named them all Heinz 57. So it works great. What's that? I hate these things. And you know, I hate these instruments too. Now I've got to talk through these things. And you know, it doesn't free up my hand at all because I'm still holding it against my ear saying, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I don't know what makes it safer. The only thing better about these is that now, if I'm talking to the voices in my head, I look perfectly normal. Right? It makes it great. But, you know, with my background, people are perfectly safe around me. I get stopped when I go through an airport. And I don't understand why. Because, you know, if I were an actual terrorist, if I were a suicide bomber, what would I end up with? 72 Jewish mothers whining the rest of eternity? What, you didn't even bring clean underwear with you? Right? And you know, you always talk about the Jewish noses. I have an explanation for it. It's people like me who need it. Because I need to know what side of the family I'm visiting. Right? If I go into a room and I smell pickled herring and I smell locks, I say, oh, I haven't eaten for days. But if I smell turmeric and curry powder, I know to say, having for dinner. So my friends mess with me. I walk into a room the other day, I smelled Slurpees and bagels simultaneously. What am I supposed to do with it? Right? Yeah. So, I was talking about driving. I hate driving, as I said. I got in a huge traffic jam on the way here. And when I got to the front of it, it turned out it was an accident on the other side of the freeway. You ever had that happen? I don't understand the concept. Why do we all come to a standstill because of an accident on the other side of the freeway? Do what I do. Slow down, throw your business cards out the window, and keep going. There's no need to stop. Or, better yet, just go straight to the hospital. The ambulance will bring them there. There's plenty of time to mark it when you get there. Now, it's unfortunate that our law students miss this. It's an important part of the law school's training that they're missing out on. But, yeah. So I hate driving. I drove to Arizona this past weekend. Awful. Have you driven in Arizona? the signs in Arizona. All people there must be stupid. They need the stupid lights. Because they have signs that actually say, slow down or pull over for stopped emergency vehicles. They need signs to tell them this. Now, of course, they don't have to stop for stopped emergency vehicles. They can slow down and still hit them, as long as they slow down first. I actually saw a sign on the side of the road, an orange caution sign that said, this sign not in use. Now there's a good use of taxpayer money. And the weekend before that, I drove out to Vegas. My neighbor saw me packing up the car. He said, so you're going to Vegas? I said, yeah, I'm going to Vegas. He said, I love Vegas. I said, I hate Vegas. Why do you hate Vegas? I love gambling. Don't you like to gamble? I said, look, I work too hard for my money. I don't like to give it away that way. He says, but there's penny slots. I said, I'm Jewish! All right. Yeah, so yesterday was Easter. Anybody celebrate Easter? What did you do for Easter? I did what I do every year. I listened to all of the Beatles' Easter songs. You didn't know the Beatles had Easter? Isn't that what that song is? Here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. I thought it was an Easter song. Hey, I'm Jewish. Don't worry. That's my excuse for everything. You know, don't laugh. I'm just going to say I'm Jewish. You'll laugh. It's a great crowd tonight, though. I mean, there's more people and one of them's laughing. So if there were like 200 people there, there'd be 50 people laughing. It'd be great. I only have one asleep. I mean, that's better than the pastor in church last week.